everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And today we are choosing my April TBR. So I'm going to use my penguin cards again. We're going to choose more of the cards this time around. I decided not to use my wheels for April only because as of this moment, I have gotten so many arcs from NetGalley, it's not even funny. So I'll probably intersperse my arcs throughout my physical copies instead of using my KU and Prime Wheel and my 26 and 2026. I actually have one of those books on my, as a buddy read for the month of April anyways. And in all honesty, I am already reading a lot on my Kindle as is. I've been doing a lot better reading on my Kindle besides physical copies. So for April, we're doing just our penguin cards today instead of the wheels. Because of all the multiple arcs I have received from NetGalley and some others I've gotten from authors that I need to get to, I figured we don't need the wheels this time around because I already have plenty to read on my Kindle. But I do still have some physical reads that I need to get to as well. So we're going to use my penguin deck of cards to choose what I'm going to be reading physically. I'm hoping I can fit all of my buddy reads into this, if I can. If not, they'll just be extra. And since I've been a reading machine lately, I'm pretty sure I could probably get to all of these. Most likely. So, we are going to be choosing, let's say 8. Yeah, I think we'll pull 8 cards. So that way I still have some wiggle room for mood reading and getting to my arcs that I need to get to. Because I have a lot of arcs. Like a lot. No joke. NetGalley approved me for so freaking many. Plus I have arcs from authors that I got that I need to get to as well. So, we're going to go ahead and start choosing books. I'm excited. So for those who are new to my channel and haven't seen these cards before, I call them my penguin deck because for those who grew up in the 90s with like I did, there's this game called Don't Break the Ice. And so I decided to make a card format of it. Normally in the game itself, you lose if the penguin falls through the ice. In this case, I have cards with prompts on them, and then I have cards with penguin on them. So if I pull prompt cards, great. But if I pull a penguin card, I lose. And my fiance Ray gets to choose any book he wants me to read for that. Because I lost and I can't choose my own book. So basically Ray gets to choose. I'm hoping that won't be the case. Because I have so many arcs and so many books I want to get to in April that, in all honesty, I'm hoping I don't lose. Ray loves it when I pull those cards. But I'm really hoping that does not happen this time. So we're going to pull 8 cards and see what I end up getting for April. So I already shuffled up my cards, and I got a new bag because the one that I was using before was dirty. So we're going to go ahead and start pulling and see what we get. And yes, I have shuffled these, so hopefully we get some good cards. So let's pull for book number 1. I'm really hoping I can fit all these books into my cards. Alright, first card, we have Flowers on Cover. Okay. I think this could work. I think I have something like that sitting here. This is book number 1. We need flowers on the cover. That has trees, but not flowers. Let's see what is about this one. Nothing there. Nothing there. Not there. Ooh, this could work. So one of my possibilities is You Did Nothing Wrong by C.G. Drews. Let's see if I have anything else. Not on the cover, not on the cover, not on the cover. Okay, so I only have one book on my TBR I can use for flowers on the cover. That is You Did Nothing Wrong. So So this is a buddy read I am doing with my besties Karina and Clint. And I am very, very, very excited to read this. This is C.G. Drews' first adult horror. I have read Don't Let the Forest In, and that was just okay for me. But this is adult, and it's a haunted house. And haunted houses are like one of my favorite paranormal tropes, besides possession. So I am very excited to get into this. I think it's going to be a good one. Alright, so that was book number 1. Let's pull for book number 2. Let's see. Be nice to me, please. Let's see. We'll go towards the bottom. See what we got. A book from the living room. Unfortunately, both books are in the living room currently. I've already read. We're gonna have to pull again because I can't use this card right now. So we're gonna re-pull for book number 2. We'll go with this one. Oh no! We already pulled a penguin card. Ray! Yeah. Penguin card! Any of these books you can choose.
Here you go. This one feels like the thickest.
It's actually not, but I'll take it.
Wait, no, hold on. Is this one thicker?
Yes.
Alright.
I was hoping you picked the other one, actually. That's the one you want?
Yes.
I'll pull it. Here, pull out your hand.
Can I? Oh, here.
There you go. This. So, everybody, this is what Ray chose. We have The Road of Bones by Demi Winters. I actually do want to read this. I just didn't think it's going to be this month. Awesome. Because this was compared to Throne of Glass, but with Nordic fantasy in it. So, I am actually very excited to read this. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. But, I mean, all I know is that it's Viking-inspired fantasy romance. But, you know, and I know people have been raving about this series recently because I think the 3rd book in the series just came out, or was it a novella? Can't remember if it was a novella or the 3rd book. Maybe both. But I've been hearing amazing things about this. And sometimes hyped books don't always work for me, but this one sounds really, really good. And I am been wanting to get to this. And it is on my cart because I wanted to make it a priority this year. So I actually am excited to read it. And I really like this cover. It is so pretty. I love it. So, this is book number 2 on the TBR for April. Alright, let's pull for book number 3. We'll go with this one. Oh man, we got a horror. I already have a horror on the TBR. I don't think I have any more on the TBR as is, but I do have a couple horrors on the cart. Let's see what we have for horror. Well, we do have theme music by T. Marie Vandelli. Let's see, what else do we have for horror? Let's see, anything else? That's all romance. That's science fiction. Alright, so I think I only have one horror on here. Yeah, I don't think I have any more horror because I already chose a horror book. Let's see. Yeah, this is the only horror we've got. So we are going to be using theme music by T. Marie Vandelli for horror. This is... I don't really know much about it except that it's horror. But I remember reading the blurb and it sounded really good. I think there's like... I believe this is kind of like a somewhat of a Lizzie Borden retelling, in a way. I don't know much except, oh yeah. Oh wait, it's not quite Lizzie Borden. It's the father that did it. He butchered, he killed this main girl's mother and brothers and then slashed a knife across his own throat. And she was the only one spared. So not quite Lizzie Borden, but it is definitely horror. So I'm excited to get to this because I have been wanting to read this. This was actually a gift from Ray. So I've been wanting to get to it. So, yes?
I thought about it, right?
Yeah?
And I'm going to change my mind.
Oh man.
Why?
I guess Ray's going to change his mind on the book.
I am, because there's a difference in choosing a book for the thickness, because I like being me. But there's also being fair. If there's a book that you genuinely wanted to read
I do want to read it. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon.
Okay, so
everything that's on the cart, I really do want to read.
I know. So you know what? You wanted to read this book anyways.
It's on my 26th read in 2026.
Yeah, so let's switch them out.
Alright, hold on one second. So this is a horror book I'm picking. Let me put this on the cart, and we will get back to switching Ray's book out.
Sorry, everyone. I know I'm throwing off the TBR plan here.
Right, I will put this one back.
Because there's there's a difference in being, I like being difficult for you, but I don't want to be too...
Oh wait, I'm putting this in the wrong way. Put it this way. So I guess Ray's going to switch out Road of Bones to Silver Elite instead by Danny Francis. I am actually really excited that Ray decided to switch it out because this is on my 26th read in 2026. And I've been hearing mixed reviews, and mixed review books usually work very well for me. So I am so stoked that Ray switched it to this book. I cannot wait to read this in April. So this will be fun. Alright, we are 3 books now. Let's choose book number 4. Let's go with this card. Alright. Finish a series. Okay. I could do that easily enough. I love finishing series. So what we have for... Do we have anything here for finishing a series? Let's see. There's nothing on... Oh wait, actually I do, technically, because it's a spin-off. Let me see if there's anything on the other side before I choose. Finishing a series. I could use that, because that's a duology. I'm finishing a duology, but I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? Yeah. I think instead of finishing a duology, we are going to do my Fiction Falls book for April. Because technically, it's the last book. There's no other books after this. So we'll go with it. So for Fiction Falls, for the month of April, we are reading The Fragile Threads of Power by V.E. Schwab. And technically, it kind of is finishing a series, because there's no more books after this one. This is the last. So... we will be doing sprints in April and a live show at the end of the month. We haven't scheduled those dates yet, but I will link the Fiction Falls Instagram down below because that's where I will be posting days and times. I will also share it in my Discord, so I will link my Discord down below if you want to join us. And then I will also post on my community tab on my YouTube with the dates and times for everything. So if you want to join us, technically this is like a standalone, like it's a spin-off, but it's part of the same world of a Darker Shade of Magic series. That's what I was trying to get at. But it is the last book. There's no other books after this in this world. So we might as well use this to finish out a series. So I am excited to get to this book in April and talk about it with everybody. It's me, my bestie Clint, and our friends Stephanie from Stephanie's Book First and Jackie from the Reading Wordsmith. I will link everybody down below if you want to check them out. And I am excited for all of us to get to the last book. So I'm hoping it will be good. We will see how things go. Alright, so that is book number 4. We're finishing the series. Now let's choose for book number 5. We'll go with this card. A book I forgot about. Let's see. Do I have anything on my main TBR that I forgot about? Not necessarily. I don't think there's anything on here that I actually forgot about. That I forgot that I had. That is. I mean, I put all these books on this cart. So it's not like I forgot them. What should we do? I'm not sure what to do about this one. I think we're going to redraw. Because technically, all these books I have not really forgotten about. Oh, wait. Hold on. There is something. I think. I meant to get to this last year. And I didn't. And I forgot to get to it last year. So I guess we could kind of use this. Alright, so for this card, we're going to do A Land So Wide by Aaron A. Craig. I keep forgetting to read this. And I think so. In that case, I think this would count. I know it's gothic. And I don't really remember much about it. So I think this could kind of work for this prompt. And I'm actually very excited to get to this because I have read other books from this author and really enjoyed them. So I cannot wait to finally get to this. This is my one and only aardvark book that I've ever gotten. I got this for $4. So I think we're going to use that for a book I forgot about. So put this down. Get this on the cart. So that was book number 5. Now we're going to choose for book number 6. We'll go deep into the deck. Okay, we have a beautiful cover. I actually have a couple of books, actually more than a couple, that I think would definitely work for this. Let's see, I have some options for a beautiful cover. I mean, this is also really pretty. This is the Sweeney Reader's pick for April, which is Across the Vanishing Sky. And this is a really pretty cover, I have to admit. And it has really pretty sprayed edges. But, so this is a possibility. And then I also have The Sun and the Star Maker by Rachel Griffin, which I also really, really, really want to read. And it's one of my buddy reads. So that's another possibility. And I have one more possibility that I could do for this. I also have The Night Ends with Fire by KX Song. So that's another buddy read. So which one of these 3 do I want to go for? I mean, I plan on reading all 3 of these. I think I'm going to put The Night Ends with Fire down. So we're really choosing between these 2 for beautiful cover. I think I'm going to choose The Sun and the Star Maker because it's an absolutely stunning cover and I really, really, really want to get to this. So I think we're going to choose that for beautiful cover. This is also the author of one of my favorite books of all time, which is Breathing Your Midnight. And I desperately wanted to get this. I got this as a pre-order in February, and I really, 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 really want to read it. Because because of how much I loved Room Your Midnight. So this is also a buddy read that I'm doing with my friend Manuela, and I am very much excited to get to this. All I know is that it's YA, I believe. It says, once upon a time the sun fell in love with a star maker. I cannot wait. This is going to be a good one, I'm sure. So that is book number 6 on the TBR. Alright. We're going to pull 2 more cards. Let's go with this one. Okay. So we have a TBR vet. Let's see what we have. Actually, this book is a buddy read, and it's been on my shelf for like a few years. And I haven't gotten to it. I think I got this book back in like, what was it, 2021? I'm pretty sure I got this before I started my channel. Or was it 2022? Might be 2022. I think it was around the time I started my channel that I heard about this and got it. So technically, it's been on my shelf for the past 4 years. So it's about time I get to it. And it's a buddy read. So we have A Promise of Fire by Amanda Boucher. This I am reading with my friend Judy from Coffee, Cookies, and Books. I'll link her down below if you want to check her out. She is so nice. And I love watching her. She's just so, like, she has such a calming presence on camera. And I am very much excited to read this with her. I think it's going to be a fun one. And I am very much excited to get to it. Alright, so that is book number 7. Whoa. We're going to pull one more card, and then we're going to go over the rest of the books I still plan on reading. Visibly. And let's see. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, so last card. Let's go with this one. All right. So over 30 chapters. Over 30 chapters. Let's see what we got. We just have over 30 chapters. This has 27 chapters, so that doesn't actually work. Let's try this one. Let's see how many chapters this has. Oh, well this works. I just saw this has like 57 chapters and an epilogue. That's a lot of chapters for a paperback, man. But it works. It's over 30 chapters. So we're going to use the Swoonie Readers. Oh wait, let me see what other possibilities we have for over 30 chapters. I do have 2 other books I want to get to. Let's see if this one has over 30 chapters. This one also has over 30 chapters. This is The Night Ends with Fire. Does this one have over 30 chapters? This has 25 chapters, so this one does not work. Alright. So, we're choosing between Across the Vanishing Sky and The Night Ends with Fire. I think I'm going to go with Across the Vanishing Sky for over 30 chapters. Because I really, really, really want to get to it. Alright. So that will be our pick for over 30 chapters. And let's go over the rest of the books I plan on reading. I do plan on reading The Night Ends with Fire by KX Song. This is a Mulan retelling. I am buddy reading with my bestie Karina and our friend Allie. She's in the Swoonie Readers Discord. We wanted to read a Mulan retelling, so we decided we were going to try this one together. I'm very excited. It's also so pretty. I love these sprayed edges as well. It's the same all around. But and the end pages are really pretty. And the hardback says never trust a dragon. So I am very much excited to read this with them. I hope it's going to be a hit for us. And then another buddy read I am doing. I am reading the Covenant series by Jennifer L. Armentrout with some of my friends in one of the Discord page in my Patreon that I'm in. A bunch of us are reading this together. So we read the first book, Half-Blood, last month in the month of March. This month we are reading Pure, which is the second book in the series. And I thought the first one was okay. I liked it, but I didn't love it. So I'm hoping it gets better as the series goes. So hopefully this will be a good one. And then last book, that is not a buddy read that I have here physically, that I do really want to read in the month of April. I plan on reading Just Friends by Haley Pham. This is not a buddy read with anybody. I just really, really, really wanted to read this. So I am excited. It's a short book. I can't wait to read it. I watched Ian Goobley read this book, and he really liked it. He gave it 4 stars. So that gives me promise, because he doesn't normally read romance. So I'm super stoked to get to this. And I do have another buddy read that I do not have a physical copy of. I will be reading What We Did to Survive by Megan Lawley. It's a group read with me and my besties Karina, Clint, Dana, and Corinne. We have, all of us, read her whole backlist so far. That's Not My Name we read together. We also read her last book. What was it called? I forgot what the last one was called. But the books that she has out already, we have already read together. And I cannot wait to read her newest one. It comes out literally tomorrow as I'm filming this. And I plan on getting an audio copy of that one, because I listened to her last book on audio and really liked it on audio. So it will be my audiobook for the month of April. And technically that is all the books I plan physically reading and audiobooking. Let's see. I have other plans to read arcs. So I'm going to try and do some vlogging a little bit in the month of April. So hopefully you get to see what I'm reading as I go. Might do something like Arc April and read a bunch of arcs. Maybe I do a couple of vlogs on it. Could be fun. Plus all these physical books. So let's go through. Let's do a quick wrap up of everything that we're reading. We have You Did Nothing Wrong by C.G. Drews. For flowers on the cover. For horror, we have Theme Music by T. Marie Vandelli. And then for a penguin pick, Ray picked Silver Elite by Danny Francis. For finishing the series, we have Fragile Threads of Power. And then for a book I forgot about, we have A Land So Wide by Aaron A. Craig. For a beautiful cover, we have The Sun and the Star Maker by Rachel Griffin. For a TBR vet, we have A Promise of Fire by Amanda Boucher. And then for over 30 chapters, we have Across a Vanishing Sky by Catherine Cowles. And that's everything from the cards that we've got. Let me get these back in. Alright, got them all back in the cart. But we have a good amount of books. I think we have some really good ones for the month of April. And I will probably restock my cart a little bit and add a couple more to the cart that I want to get to. Just so like every time I remove a book from one of the lower shelves and I bring it up, I'm going to replace it with a new one. So I'll keep you guys updated on what I end up filling up my cart with at some point. Another book I also plan on reading is Wicked Onyx by Debbie Cassidy. This is our group Patreon book pick for Just from Honest Fiction. And I honestly cannot wait to read this. This was like a major anticipated read for me when I got it. And I just haven't gotten to it yet. So I'm so excited it was chosen. And I cannot wait to dive into the story. So technically we have more books to add to the TBR. That is everything I plan on reading in the month of April. Besides all the arcs that I need to get to. So if you've read any of these, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to join me in any of these buddy reads, definitely let me know. And I am very much excited for all the books. If you made it this far into the video and you don't feel like being chatty, why don't you leave me a sun for the Sun and the Star Maker. Only because that's one of the books that I am the most excited to get to this month in April. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up because it really helps me out. And if you want to see more bookish content, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And I will see you all in the next one.